Felly
Hello.
is here with Felly.
DJ Felli, yeah. What's up, man?
What up, bro?
This is crazy. It's weird.
It's a good weird.
Yeah, no, I'm happy you're nice. Like, I was like, oh, this guy gonna grill me for my name.
Oh, nah. So I heard about you a while back, and I was like, oh, man, and over the years, there's been a couple of Fellies pop up, and they disappear. When I heard your music, I said, this guy's not going to disappear.
Yeah, no.
You got some dope shit, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, welcome, man.
Thank you.
And by the way, so I may have had my name longer, but yours is more valid because you got your last name from you got the Felly name from your last name.
Yeah, I pulled the FEL, so my last name's Felner.
Got you.
But yeah.
So it's official.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at that.
Where'd you get yours?
Long story. I'll tell you the long story short. DJ Felony, I got in a DJ contest.
Okay.
My homies back in the day would say, you're bad like a felony. And I hated the name. And, of course, when you hate a name, it sticks with you. And as years went on, Felony turned into Fel and Felly. So it wasn't part of my government name. But, it was official. It was official for me.
Your shit works, man. Everybody knows. Everybody knows Felli Fel.
Man, and so you're from Connecticut.
Yeah, man.
You're from Connecticut. You went to USC.
I did.
And then you moved back to Connecticut?
I moved back to Brooklyn. I moved to Brooklyn.
Oh, you moved to Brooklyn when you got out of college.
Yeah.
And then you're back here in LA now.
Yeah. I just moved here 4 or 5 months ago. Yeah.
The Surf Trap album, I got a chance to listen to it. I'd have to say the cuts on there for me are Pretty Woman.
Pretty Girl.
A Pretty Girl. Pretty Girl. Maple.
Yeah.
I like the Miami song. I like Circus. There there was another one on there. It was called Murda.
Murda's my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
Thank you, man. I'm happy you like it. Yeah.
Man, no, it's, I'm glad you're here because I got some questions. But first of all, thank you. I want to show everybody the merch you gave me.
Yeah.
They're not playing around. Felly's not playing around. The Surf Trap merch is in full
Seafoam
effect.
green. Seafoam green, but my color.
Quality too.
Yeah.
It's none of that funky shit. This is the real shit. And looking at Surf Trap on the shirt reminds me, being from Connecticut and having an album Surf Trap. Explain that, because I know you spent time out at USC. Did you do any surfing? Did you do any skating growing up? Like, where is the name Surf Trap?
Yeah, no, like I don't surf or trap. That's like it's kind of like a fusion of music. It kind of comes from music. So like I started to introduce guitars a lot, and they had like a surf twang California sound to them.
Like Beach Boys type thing?
Like, almost. Just like cooler, like almost like some Australian shit, like Taj Sultana type shit, like whammy bar shit, like Jimmy shit, like yeah.
So you play guitar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like colorful chords mixed with like darker trap shit that we all love.
And that explains the feel good vibe.
Yeah, like I was trying to figure out how to go really hard as far as like energy and shows and just like something that you want to like get active to, but also have like a nice colors to it and like a certain beauty to it.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. That's a good way to describe it. And the other thing I noticed listening to Surf Trap is the quality, man. Whoever mixes your engineers your stuff is out of here.
Yeah, David Nakaji. Yeah,
David, you're dope, David. You're dope. I pay attention to stuff like that.
Yeah, no, he's fire. He does like Amina shit and some Post Malone shit. This is the first album I ever did with like mixing and mastering and all that. Previously, I did everything myself on the computer and whatnot and like mixed everything.
Nice.
But yeah, no, it definitely was like it paid off to do the whole studio thing. That's what I call it. My first.
If we
studio.
ever got in the studio and did a song, it would be Felly featuring Felly.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, that would be crazy. I don't know what happened. That would be crazy.
Yo, and so the Surf Trap tour kicks off at the end of October.
Yeah, and this month. Damn, yeah.
Are you bringing anybody on this tour or
just my day one music homies?
Okay.
So Jips, Trip Carter, and then we got my boy Saul, our DJ. Yeah.
And you guys got a live band.
Yeah, everybody raps and has their own songs and albums and stuff, but we're gonna all bring out our instruments during my set.
When you came out from Connecticut, were you doing music at USC?
I was in something called music industry.
And you went for the full 4 years?
Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
Fuck yeah. Thank you.
That's what's up, man.
No, that shit was...
I tried college for a semester.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't like it.
But you can congratulate me for completing that semester.
You're here now, man.
I'm here. I did complete the semester. I was proud of myself.
Let's go.
Yeah. I was always told if you start something, finish it. I tell my mom, I started the semester, I finished it.
Hell yeah.
My mom was so mad when I didn't finish college. My mom's a teacher.
Oh, yeah. She went like that.
Yeah, that was not good. So Maple is the lead song on the album. Pretty Girl might be my favorite song.
Yo, it might be a better song. Who knows?
But Maple is the single. I think if I had to pick an order, for me it was Pretty Girl, Maple, and then what's the first song on the album?
Dying to Tell You.
Dying to Tell You. Well, you can tell me. What's the first song on the album? Bad joke. Dying to Tell You, and then after that it would have to be Murder.
Murder's my number one.
Nice. What's some of your influences? Like growing up in Connecticut? I've only been to Connecticut one time. I got a really good friend in the music game that's from Connecticut. Never went out there to see him. He pretty much grew up and lived in New York when I ended up meeting him. But his family was all in Connecticut. The one time I went out there was to go to 50 Cent used to have a house out there.
Yeah, and the radio station's right near.
Okay,
where his
actually
crib was.
that's the other time I've been out there twice. Once for 50's, he had a big party. And I think that was Mike Tyson's old house, right?
That's where he lived, yeah.
Okay.
Or lives, I don't know.
50 had a big party. I went to that. And then I went, that was years ago. And then about 2 years ago, I was out there on a radio run. I had a new record with French Montana and Ty Dolla $ign and Lil Yachty. And I was going around the country promoting the record. And I went to the station out in Connecticut. And my boys are going to kill me if they see this video, and I can't remember the name of the station. But I love you guys.
93.7.
93.7. Craig G.
Yeah.
Craig G.
I met Craig last week. Yeah.
That's my heavy hitter family. He's a heavy hitter. Craig's awesome, man. So I've been there twice. You haven't really been back since college. You went back to Brooklyn. Do you get back to visit? I mean, are you still?
I was there last week.
Still home?
Yeah, still home.
Okay.
My parents live there. I don't think they're leaving, which is kind of unfortunate. So I guess I'll just have to keep going back there every time I want to see them and whatnot. Yeah.
Got you.
But I was there. Last week. It's cool, man. But yeah, I don't see myself there.
Would you ever want your parents out here?
Yeah. I tell them all the time. I'm like, you guys see these old couples out here.
Yeah.
By Venice Beach and shit. They're chilling. Like, they're happy. They ain't shoveling snow. Like,
yeah. So you grew up with the whole dealing with the cold and snow. Tell me about the album cover. It's pretty dark.
It's scary,
and grim.
Right? It's sick though.
It's a dope cover. Yeah.
Yeah. It's Dewey Saunders did it. He's the same dude who did Anderson .Paak shit. He did Malibu, and we took photos on the beach with me and my homie Jake Stanley, and I was just like in a Grim Reaper costume, and then we sent these photos to Dewey, and we were like, come up with something crazy. He did, and then we had like mad issues with like we couldn't use it because of like copyright label shit. Like the collaged images were from like Playboy magazines and different things. So we had to like go through all this work to like come up with a cover. So there's actually two covers, but they both are the same gist. Like me in a Reaper costume, like on a beach of some sort.
Are you a Halloween fan?
I like Halloween.
Like, do you
October is a sick month. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not like a costume guy though. It was weird to be in a costume. I was like, let's do that. But I felt like I had to do that. Like that captured the essence of it.
That's what I meant when I said, are you a Halloween fan? He's like, I don't do the costume thing, but I love giving out candy.
Yeah. No, I like October. I like October. It's just a vibe.
No, it is. When I start seeing the pumpkins and all, it's a vibe for me because it reminds me that Thanksgiving is coming and then Christmas, the holidays are here. I was going to ask you something. I actually have a few more questions and my mind's going blank right now. Now I'm thinking about food.
Let's eat, bro.
So yeah, let's have some food.
Where's the food?
You're pretty new into the game, relatively speaking. What's some lessons that you've learned up to this point? Like if you had to say some of the things that you've noticed that you're like, oh man, I'm never doing that again.
Don't wait on people or think that other people can do yourself. Like, there's just no time for that. Like, they won't ever get you where you want to be.
That's right.
And this sounds like super cliche, but it really is true. Like, anytime I've counted on people or been like, oh no, they got it on, it's just kind of like, yo, like, it's kind of a lonely world out there. Like, you have to like really maintain your shit and like tap into yourself.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
If you want something done right, you got to do it yourself for the most part. And if you don't do it yourself, you have to you got to have people around you that you really trust and you can count on.
Yeah, like a lot of people want to wait on things, like won't make a project until they have all this shit.
Oh yeah, until the stars align. Yeah, the stars never align, guys. You got to make the stars align by doing it.
Yeah, there's like some poem. There's some poem that the first line of it is like, I'll write my poem when I'm in the right mind, which is like ironic and shit. But like, yeah, you're never in the right mind, so just go ahead.
No, that's right.
Go for it.
That's you're sounding like an old soul over here, bro.
Yeah, I feel like I think I believe the past life thing.
Okay.
I just started thinking about that shit recently, but like, yeah, no, I feel like I've been like, I feel my ancestors in me. It's in some sense, you know.
Yeah, no, that's dope.
Like,
that's dope.
Yes, I am a bit of an old soul.
Okay.
But here's my shell.
Your ancestors are speaking through your music.
Something about to happen.
What's the biggest heartbreak up to this point in your music? You know,
I love that question. Like, what you mean, like?
So what's, we've all been let down and we all get our hopes up. And I mean, I know it's happened to me where, I've had my hopes for certain things and certain things that I dreamed about maybe at that moment in my career. And I was let down, and I was heartbroken. Maybe it was, I mean, I don't want to make it about me, so I'm not going to go there. But you like something that's disappointed you, like something maybe that you thought it was going to be like this, and then when you got a taste of it, you're like, oh, man, it's like this?
Yeah, all right. So it's kind of a grim outlook, but it's just like, the whole process is you're pretty insatiable the whole time. Like, you can't ever really get your fill. So that's kind of like, that's like the fuck. Like, because no matter what you do, you're never enough.
content.
It's never enough. Like, that's something I'm trying to work on because I'm like seeing it as a pattern. Like, you want all this, you get all this, and then you're like, you don't even feel anything after you get all that.
There's a saying, ignorance is bliss, and it kind of goes with that. And I think that if you were the type of person that became content, it's almost the beginning of the end. The irony of that is you want an end of the tunnel. Like,
you want some peace.
You want some, like, there's light at the end of this tunnel. I want to get to it. The problem, I don't know if problem is the right word to use, but with music especially, and when you have dreams of doing something, if there's an end to the tunnel, then what happens is like, oh wait, this is it. It's over. Mm-hmm. So in a way, it's kind of a good thing. I think that you never get to that end. It's the hunger is always gonna be there, and there's something about success in whatever career you're in. I think is you want to get. It's kind of like eating a meal. You get hungry, you eat a meal, and you get full. Mm-hmm. And then you get hungry again, and you eat a meal, and you get full. Mm-hmm. It's kind of the way of life. And I think that if you ate a meal, because I love to eat, if I ate a meal and I was never hungry again, I think I'd be disappointed.
Yeah, you want more meals.
Yeah, I want that feeling. What's the word I'm looking for? It's
accomplishment.
No, there's a term for when you. I don't want to say. Oh, what is the word?
It's like a nut.
Film it. Yeah, I was going to say
nut?
that.
Yeah.
And so when eating, what is it? It's euphoric. So when you
euphoric.
Yeah, when you reach that euphoria, eating a nice meal. Mm-hmm. If that was it, and you never had a chance to reach that euphoric feeling, eating that amazing meal again, that'd be pretty depressing. Mm-hmm. So that's what I think about when I think, oh man, when am I going to get my fill? I hope I never do.
Yeah.
That's how you got to look at it. Because each time you have an accomplishment in your career, it's kind of euphoric and it's filling. But then you want to go out and do it again and experience that feeling again. And the only way to do that is if it kind of goes away a little bit.
Yeah. You just got to like make sure, like, I just try to stay
balanced.
Like, yeah, like flatline shit. Like,
got you.
And like it could be bad sometimes because you'll get great news and it'd be like, aren't you super hype on this? It's like, yeah, but I'm just as hungry as yesterday.
yeah.
Like my album dropped last Friday. I already feel like I need to go back and work now.
That comes with growing, and as you get older and you get a little bit more mature, you learn how to savor the moment. And appreciate it. And because I'll tell you this, it's not what's at the end of the roller coaster, it's what's going on while the ride is going on.
Yeah.
And
emotion.
Yeah, and I know it sounds real cliche and corny, but I try to tell my friends, I try to tell my family, like, you got to enjoy the ride,
Facts. No,
you really do.
That's why is that hard sometimes?
It's tough.
That's weird.
It's tough.
But I definitely do. I don't mean to sound like somber.
No, it's all good, man. You're keeping it real.
Like we still going on tour, having crazy times. Like shit's amazing.
Enjoy that shit to the fullest, bro.
Very, very.
Because
blessed.
let me tell you something. There's a difference between life and a roller coaster, though. When you finish a roller coaster ride, you can get back in line and ride it again. When your life's done, you might not be able to ride that again.
That's facts. We don't know though. It could be a better coaster.
But I don't want to take that chance.
I trust that the theme park will continue.
Yeah, I hope so. What's your favorite and least favorite part of living in Los Angeles? What part of LA?
I'm in Culver.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're near the beach?
Yeah, I got it. I got everything near me.
Gotcha.
Let's start with least favorite. No, let's start with favorite. I can finally bump my music loud as shit all hours of the night. I have like a little pool house studio in Brooklyn. I couldn't do that because the guy next to me would just be like, yo, what the fuck? And so that was really upsetting. But I can go crazy all night. I have a studio. I call it the Lagoon. It's amazing. Least favorite. There's just a lot of weirdos. Like, there's too many people out here. And like, I love people. I really do. But like, some people.
You think there's weirdos out here, but you didn't think there was weirdos in New York?
Big weirdos in New York too.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in like Bed-Stuy.
But what? Give me your definition of a weirdo.
Just like people that
like Nora to me is a weirdo. My producer.
Okay.
She's actually my best friend, but I call her my producer. We're definitely best friends. 110% best friends.
I think it's just people that you just can't click with. In some like, we're not on the same
weirdos are people
page.
you can't click with.
No, that's not because you could relate to everybody in some sense, but and I would describe a New York weirdo as different than an LA weirdo.
Okay.
LA weirdos, I'm talking about like mostly just like kids who just like are taking pictures and shit and just like acting weird. I don't know. Like
he's like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's just like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, what are we going for? We're like, time's ticking. Like, what's up? In New York, there's other types of weirdos, like someone on the street with a screwdriver stabbing somebody. Yeah,
or maybe taking pictures. They're just taking pictures of shit that's different than here.
Yeah. Well, no, pictures are fine. I mean, like,
I knew what you meant.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. What's your biggest influences, man? Like, what were the rappers, the MCs that you heard that you said, oh shit, man, this is amazing. I want to do this.
Illmatic was a big one. Slug from Atmosphere. I don't know if you listened to Atmosphere. You just met him?
I just interviewed him on the phone.
How's he doing?
Oh, you interviewed him?
He's amazing.
Slug?
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
That we don't play Sunshine.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I gotta meet him. I remember I got a DM from Slug. I invited him to my show in Minnesota, and he was like, "My girl's about to have a baby, but I would love to." And I was like, "Holy shit!" That was like one of those moments. It was like, "Yo, what? It happened?" And then it's like, "All right, now what?" Like Slug. But Bob Marley's another huge influence.
Okay, I hear that in Murda.
Yeah, Anderson .Paak, Buju Banton. Like I like island stuff a lot.
Okay,
and like I like how Anderson .Paak kind of fuses those things. I also listen to like a lot of weird shit. Like I like Ethiopian jazz music. I like shit that.
Oh well, who doesn't? I mean,
yeah, you know,
I'm always listening to some good Ethiopian jazz.
Yeah, like
either that or Australian folklore music.
Okay, I like Australian punk music. That shit's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I just got hip to that. But yeah, sometimes
that's interesting. You got an eclectic little combination going there. I can see that listening to the music.
Sometimes I worry that I don't listen to enough like normal shit or like shit that is like, you know, packaged and put out well or like structured, I guess.
Right.
because I'm literally listening to like 16-minute like Wurlitzer solos by some dude, and it's like amazing. But then you'll hear me on my track when I'm making it shit in the studio, and it's like, yo,
you can only listen to so much Wurlitzer solos for so long.
You got to stay kind of like with the times.
Yeah, yeah.
And you see older people fade out, and that
but it's good to have balance. Like I a lot of times I'll go back and listen to some super old shit, and then I'll turn around and listen to some brand new, Chad Hugo's new artist Kiki or something like that.
Fusion is
you gotta have an open mind. What do you feel about Kanye and his, what some people would say, disillusioned mind at the moment?
I think he's brilliant. He's just being more free than other people.
No, that's right.
Like this disillusioned mind, like it's coming from a bunch of people who have disillusioned minds as well, in their own ways. They're trapped in some type of thing. Kanye's trapped in other things, but he's also moving through things. So it's good to see anybody moving through those, mind boxes or whatever. Like, go ahead, go for it. Like, fuck people up a little bit.
I saw CeeLo Green. I don't know if you're a CeeLo fan, but
I like CeeLo.
So CeeLo's a good friend of mine. Obviously, I follow him on Instagram. We've done some music together. I got a lot of respect for him. He posted something. And I mean, I could pull it up, but I'm just gonna try to remember most of it. He was talking about Kanye and how he thinks Kanye is a hero, and that he's really sacrificing himself to make a point to people. He's playing dumb, is what CeeLo said. Do you think there's a little bit of truth in that?
Yeah, I think he knows what he's doing. I think like all of us know when we could please the people and give people what they want, but like, yeah, today I woke up on some like, it's too easy to give people what they want or be the version that they want you to be. Like, we are what we are. That's the way it's going to be,
I think people think they see that it's easier, and that sometimes it can also be, immediate reward. I'm going to go in and make a song like this because this is what the people want to hear, and I know I'm going to get...
That shit's weird. That's a weird area to get caught up in.
Yeah.
I've
been caught up there.
I've seen it. I've been in it. I swam in those waters, and I leave the session, and I'm like, "What the fuck were you doing?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Turn this off." And then you retry.
It's good. That's good that you've realized that.
Of course, bro. I've made whack shit. I've made amazing shit. Like, differentiating those two is important, and knowing what kind of energies were part of both, so you could be aware of like, okay, how do I conjure up the energy to do the shit that I love to do and want to do and the people need?
That's right.
So it's like, it's important to like, study that, study yourself, study people. Yeah.
Are you a sports fan? Being from Connecticut, what's your teams, man?
I don't really give a fuck. I like the Detroit Red Wings.
Oh shit, you're a hockey fan.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay. We got a fan over here.
Yeah, my mom's from Detroit. I don't know. I just like, I like their symbol too. I used to play them on NHL.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, I kind of stayed to my beat machines and shit in the basement when everyone was watching football.
right.
And I felt kind of like a nerd, but like, fuck it.
Hey, nerd is good, bro.
We out here.
Nerd is good. Well, yo, congratulations on the album and good luck on the Surf Trap tour. When are you in LA?
The
LA date.
We're bypassing LA this time around. We've
Okay.
done it the past few tours, and we're gonna do Santa Barbara, Santa Cruz. We're bypassing some.
Yeah, give me some of the places. Where are you going?
We're doing the circumference of America in a van. A nice van, a very nice van. But we're doing like 30 something dates, and it's like their circumference. So it's like we go down through Texas to Florida, and then we come up Boston, New York, Chicago, then to like we end in like Montana or something. So we're doing a lot of middle of nowhere shows too. Like,
and then from Montana, you'll still be in the van. Are you driving from Montana back to
the
LA?
whole thing. Yeah, me and my guys. Yeah,
that's what's up, man. That's dope.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
See that, and that's what I'm talking about. But literally in this case, enjoying the journey. That's gonna be. These are the things you're gonna look back later on and be like, "Holy shit, that was."
It's gonna be a heavy tour. No, it's gonna be. I don't even know what's about to happen. So
I'm jealous. I always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be a part of.
Everybody tells me that too, and I know, but
I'm jealous of that, bro. Enjoy that.
Don't be jealous, but
enjoy that.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I'll definitely keep you in mind when
Yeah,
when I'm pissed
I'll
off.
be there in spirit.
When I'm trying to like sleep and I'm sick and shit, and I'm like, fuck this. I'll think of you.
Yeah, please do. Well, you can't not because we have the same name.
You'll never escape.
The crazy thing is, my new album is called Surf Trap.
No.
I'm fucking with you.
That could
Could you imagine,
that could be like where I wake up from a dream.
that could be a
No, where I wake up from a dream and realize like, oh shit.
oh shit.
And I'm like, what was this whole thing? This could be where it ends.
That could be a media ploy for me, you know. Yo, bro, it was nice meeting you finally, man.
You too, man.
Congratulations with everything. Much success. Enjoy the tour, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Shout out to you. Thank you.
My pleasure.